Hi, Talon. I'm sorry for the delay in getting on your course and then the issues with accessing it. It was probably something on my end and not yours, because as soon as you sent me that second email, I got an email from Canvas right afterwards, with the link to join. So I don't know what the issue was, but anyways, I'm here now. Um, and I am going to watch this video to get started. All right, awesome job with that video. It was just short and sweet. I like how you walked through all of these tabs to just kind of show people what all they can access in the course. Yeah, just a great simple introduction. I'll check out this link to make sure it works. Actually, let me make sure it opens in a new tab on its own. It does. My computer's really slow, so it'll probably take a minute to load, but I'll check back and make sure that that opened up okay. And okay, so we're going to click the buttons to go straight to the modules, but let me check this out first. Good job with using trainees and workplaces. That was definitely a mistake that I made using student and classroom way too much. Let's see. Cool, okay. An interactive example. Cool, okay. That is a great description. Really thorough, walks me through exactly what we're going to be doing. You provide your email, which is great, just so if anyone has any questions, they can get in touch with you. Using 5 forms of questioning. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, let's jump in. Okay. So I guess that could have maybe linked straight to this page, but that's fine. Let's see. Multiple intelligence quiz. Okay, I've actually done that for one of my classes, but let me make sure that this works. Okay, it's gonna load right in here. That's kind of cool that you can build it in. Again, my computer's really slow, so it might take a minute. I'll just pause while that is loading. Okay, so first off, before I forget, the storyboard loaded just fine. As always, Talon, you have really excellent and detailed storyboards, so great work with that. And then the multiple intelligence quiz loaded up just fine. I did one of these, I think it was last semester, it might have been a class that we were both in. So I already know that my highest score is naturalistic. Oh, and then the amount of points. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put 10 so you don't have to watch me go through that. And then my second most was logical mathematical. And I'll just put 8. Sorry again, that's not probably accurate. Which way do you learn best? Videos, and I'll say I've heard of it because I've seen some of the work that you've done with it before, but I've never actually participated in an assignment. Okay, so I'm gonna submit that quiz. Looks like it's just going to score you for whatever you put in, which is great. Okay, move on. And I'm gonna pause and watch this video. All right, awesome job again, Talon. Short and to the point. You walked through all the steps that we'd be working on, so yeah, that's excellent. I also checked the storyboard for this video. Looks good. Yeah, pretty simple and easy. Okay, so we're going to create and implement Desmos in our workplace using 5 forms of questioning. Got it. And making connections. Nice. Yeah, so this is kind of showing, I guess, like what you could replace using Desmos, or kind of just giving a sense of like how Desmos could work. All right. And oh, I love that you say how long the video is going to be, and I'm gonna check this out. All right, again, quick and easy. I assume that at some point we'll look more into what the like individual activities look like, but that was great for just like getting a sense of how to navigate it, what it's going to look like, and how to share it, which is super important. Okay, so there's some links. I'll come back to that in a second. Top tips. Yeah, a lot of things don't format well on cell phone screens. Makes sense. This is a great idea. Kind of encouraging collaboration. Pause and control pacing options. Okay, interesting. That's cool. Gradually increase the level of difficulty. Yes. First slides, easy. Could be a space there, but that's so minor. Another just like space lacking. Let's see. Okay, if students log in with their Google account, activities can be structured to be used as a formative assessment. Gotcha. So I guess that means that the teacher can like see and score students' work. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna go up and open up all of these links. I'm gonna check them out and then I'll be right back. Okay, these are all really good links, like actually cool links. So the first one, the teacher Desmos, that one, is pretty obvious. It's just where you create your free account and everything. But it also has this like little tiny introduction to Desmos, which is great. This one seemed to have like some help figuring out what is Desmos going to look like, how can you use it, gave me some more information that I didn't even know I would need, like how can I tell if my students have done anything. This one had, again, more stuff like adding co-teachers that I wouldn't have thought about yet, but would be helpful for later. So that's a good website to like have banked. And then this was really cool that you found research specifically about Desmos activities. That's pretty cool. I didn't get a chance to look at like all of these affiliate links and everything, but you've definitely proved that Desmos is useful. So excellent. This is a great page, all in all. Okay, and I am going to check out these two videos. Okay, great videos. I wasn't totally sure why they were separate, because it seemed like they sort of fed one into another, but I mean, it did keep them shorter and more manageable, so, works either way. It was great that you used a variety of different examples, like from science and geography and all sorts of things to demonstrate the different tools that you can use. And then I also went ahead and checked out this website, and this is really helpful after seeing your video just to kind of go through and see each of them laid out in order. It was kind of nice just to sort of solidify all the different choices that there are and have like a visual example of how they look. So yeah, this was great, super, super helpful introduction. All right. And okay, so I will see what they're able to see. Okay, and then this is probably going to take a second to load. Okay, so now that this loaded, I can see that these are the questions that you just walked us through making. So I guess this is, yeah, the teacher view of how this would all work as you're creating it. Again, kind of what we saw in that video. And then on this page, we are going to be answering the questions that you shared. Let's see. I think Talon is an omnivore. Let's find out. Yes, got it. Cool. Okay, so this is great. Oh, okay, so I have to rearrange them. Okay, let's see. the main idea. Great. Great questions. Okay, cool. Nice, just integrating different functions. Okay, cool. Yeah, that all worked well, and yeah, it's a great way to start interacting with Desmos, and it's great to see both sides of it so that we can kind of understand what it's going to look like when we create it and how that's going to translate to our students or trainees or whoever. Okay, moving on to the next page. All right, so now we're going to create an account so we can start doing stuff. So I'll go ahead and watch this video. Also, as the page was loading, I was just thinking about how I really like the amount of information that you've put on each page. It's not overwhelming. It's pretty clear and straightforward. I'm not confused ever about where I need to navigate to. Like, I don't need to like scroll way back up to the top of a page to find something. Yeah, it's a nice clean layout, so I really appreciate that. And I'm gonna watch this video. Okay, so that was super easy. I just followed your instructions and I am signed into teacher.desmos.com. So yeah, pretty easy, especially if you just use a Google account. All right, moving on to a Padlet activity. All right, so I can see we're going to be filling in this little Padlet board. I love how you just incorporated it right into Canvas instead of having to link to it. So that's great. Let's see. So, okay. Entirely for questions. Referencing the social presence. Excellent. Okay, so let's just see how this would work. I would use Desmos for homework assignments? I mean, I don't know, anything. Great. And then if I hit enter, does it, or it's just, okay, it's just there. I can just click on it. Okay, awesome. Next. Okay, right, so this is going to be for our Desmos creation. Time to start thinking about that. All right. I don't know how you made that text bigger, but I kind of like it. Okay, really clear instructions, clear due date, clear what you want to be included. I guess you could have a rubric that outlined that as well. All right, so 5-question Desmos assignment. Let's check out this link. It'll take a second to load, so I'll come back to that while I wait for this next page to load as well. All right, so I'm seeing on this page it has the rubric that I was curious about, so that's great. We hadn't talked about how to create a teacher hint, I don't think. So maybe that could use a little bit more like explicit instruction. But overall, this looks really good. And the collaborate page did open up fine. Yeah, and it's pretty easy instructions. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, there's an exit ticket that takes me to another page. Okay. Reflect on the module, answer the questions below. One thing you learned, one thing you're struggling with, make the module more effective. Okay, pretty classic exit ticket. Looks good. And what else do we have? Oh, okay, right. So that's the end of the first module. Okay, well, let me check out this video and we'll start in with module 2. And I'll probably comment on that in a second video because I only have the free Screencast-O-Matic, which has a 15-minute cap. So be back in video 2.